Welcome, everybody. Thanks for joining us for NBA action on 2K Sports. Hello, basketball fans. Brian Anderson here, courtside with Doris Burke and Grant Hill. Our reporter is Allie LaForce. And here we can check out the story for Kawhi Leonard.
And over the last 5 games, his field goal percentage has increased. And you can make a case his confidence as well because of this.
And now the Los Angeles starters. Kawhi Leonard out there with Cameron Johnson. Then it's Luka Doncic. Then there's Derek Lively. And it's Nesmith in at the 2-guard spot. And for the Pacers, Nikola Jokic is out there with Miles Turner. Then it's Michael Porter. Then it's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Caldwell Pope in at the shooting guard position. Doris, how excited are you for this front court matchup we have in front of us tonight? 2 of the best in the game.
BA, I've had this one circled on my calendar for some time. The front court matchup is absolutely special. 2 big-time guys.
Now here's Johnson. Against Toronto, he was really on his game. And here's Doncic outside. Drains the triple.
Boy, you better have a lot of confidence to shoot from that deep. Doncic, yes, sir.
Outside, SGA. Off target from 3-point range. Now Los Angeles with it. It's a 3-point game. Lively passes to Nesmith. Pass to Doncic. 6 to shoot. Now here's Leonard. Shoots over Turner. Leonard can't get it to go. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Rick Carlisle and I got a chance to talk for a bit. The two-way star Kawhi Leonard was at the top of the coach's mind. He told me we've seen Kawhi win those finals MVPs because at his best, he is as good as anyone in the world. Leonard doesn't just score it, he can also shut down your best wing. It's really tough facing him. Back to you.
And Allie, thank you for that. Now here's Leonard. He had 25 points in his last game. The shot by Johnson, no good. Indiana on offense. And this matchup with Los Angeles, their first meeting of the season.
And last year's games were interesting to watch, considering that each team came out with a win against the other.
And the fact that they split their 2 meetings last season. Does one try to get a leg up? You just put it in the vicinity of Derek Lively. You think you overthrow it, Lively goes and gets it.
Outside, Caldwell Pope to the paint. It's stolen by Doncic. To the inside. Leonard can't get it to go.
But the defense hanging in right there, making that shot really difficult.
SGA against Lively. Jokic with a screen on Lively. And here's SGA outside. The rebound by Nesmith.
A very sluggish start on offense. 4 attempts with nothing to show for it.
Pass to Leonard. Launches a 3. Oh, he can't sink it. He's 0 for 3. Pacers trail by 5. Doris, when you watch Kawhi play, what stands out is his ability to stay on balance at all times.
BA, when you consider the type of injury and the number of injuries he has sustained to those knees, it is incredible the high level this man plays at. On balance for sure, but a guy who can score big buckets in big moments and carry an offense. Truly incredible.
Here's Doncic, following the bucket by the Pacers. And there's Leonard on the assist by Doncic.
His first make in 4 shots. You hope it gets him rolling.
Pass to Jokic. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. That one on Doncic. And you think about Jokic's point center game. He's a pioneer, Grant, a one-of-a-kind.
Oh, one-of-a-kind indeed. And historically, very few centers have led their team in assists, and none with the regularity of Jokic. So he's an outlier, but is he a trendsetter? Only time will tell.
The first free throw is good. And for head coach Rick Carlisle, this is the 3rd stint with the Indiana Pacers.
He begins as an assistant coach with them back in 1997, leaves the organization, but returns as the head coach in 2003, leaves after 2007, and then back in 2021, and now, of course, the winningest coach in franchise history. So critical that your big men be able to shoot free throws at a high rate.
Oh, it's stolen away. Caldwell Pope with it. Picked up by Nesmith. Oh, Leonard with the block.
Wow, the Kawhi claw comes out to put a stop on that attack.
And the fans love seeing incredible moments on defense like that block.
I mean, letting them know up front that he's on the hunt tonight and eager to knock away shots. I love it.
And here in the first quarter, a little over 3.5 minutes played. Gilgeous-Alexander against Doncic. Leonard outside. No good on the three.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Caldwell Pope, the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Jokic against Lively. Takes one from 10 feet. Indiana again missing. Los Angeles leading by 4. Here's Leonard. Jokic grabs the board.
At some point, do you start to think about getting others involved? It has been a struggle.
Five on the clock. And they double up Jokic. Turner for 3. They get it back. Second chance shot. Can't capitalize inside.
Boy, he had a clear look at it. Ooh, you hate to miss chippies like that.
Johnson passes to Doncic. Perfect night so far, 2 for 2.
Doncic so skilled at getting great position inside. And once he's close, folks, good night.
And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He'll bring it up for the Pacers. They trail by 6. And timeout called by Rick Carlisle. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. Quickly is checked in for Caldwell Pope. And the 2K leaderboard showing us the assist leaders over the last month. Number 5 is Nikola Jokic.
His teammates trust that if they get open, he will find them. They're really in a groove right now.
Porter looks it over. Pass to Quickly. That's a foul called on Cameron Johnson. That's his first foul. Gilgeous-Alexander against Lively. Fires from the wing, and that's off the glass and in.
Well, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is a thirsty scorer, and if you concede the mid-range, he'll take it.
Outside Johnson. Back to Doncic. Takes a 3. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. Coming into this, having notched to win against the Lakers in their last game.
And that game was all about the depth they have on this roster. Their role players stepped up when they needed it most.
And that's exactly what happened. Guys came off the bench ready to play. The offense didn't miss a beat.
Wow! Always fun to see point guards who can elevate above the rim like that.
Oh, a strong mindset and even stronger finish.
Boy, it's incredible how much explosive scoring ability can come from the lead guard position. That is a big-time play.
That's his second make in 7 attempts. Not a pretty start.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Lively. SGA deciding where to go with it. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Now, Doris, when it comes to the mid-range game, is anyone better than SGA?
Boy, when you think of the all-time efficient greats, Kevin Durant comes to mind. But SGA is carving out that kind of career. You can post him from the mid-range. His handle gets him to the spots on the floor he wants. He wears that area of the floor out.
Smith, he's checked in for Lively. Heading now into the final stages of the regular season. How excited are you for the playoffs, Doris?
BA, I absolutely cannot wait. This is always a long season, and there's a little bit of time left, but boy, can you feel the anticipation.
Leonard for 3. Oh, and another 3 for the Clippers.
Kawhi Leonard's career three-point percentage might shock people, and I'm telling you as a defender, I'm not conceding that one.
Porter's shot is off. The Clippers lead by 6. Doncic passes to Nesmith. From the arc. Out to Leonard. Second chance effort. And Turner with the block.
My goodness, the timing, the length, the instinct. Miles Turner sends it back.
Back to quickly. Turner, a screen on Doncic. Pass to Porter. Just 5 on the clock. Here's quickly. And Indiana misses again.
Clean look from mid-range. Coach will probably want to run that play again.
Smith passes to Nesmith. Leonard on the wing. SGA covering. Here's Johnson. The rebound by Turner. Pacers trail by 6. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Jokic. And here's Turner from the arc. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Smith's got his 4th rebound in this one.
You gotta credit the defense this period. They've been all over him.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Thank you, guys. Cameron Johnson stays even. He said, I just try to come in and do my job every game, no matter what that looks like. And as somebody who shoots a lot of threes, some days can be better than others. So you just ride the waves while you can and focus on that next play. The next shot and your results, they'll be the results. BA, back to you.
Thank you, Allie. And the Clippers have possession after the basket by Indiana on the other end. Gilgeous-Alexander against Doncic. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It's going to go on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
What you love about Luka Doncic is he's this unique combination of size and skill. He could really play cross-positionally. He makes shots at all 3 levels, so dangerous.
And so Ty Lue calls a timeout. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. Some changes for Indiana. Naz Reid's checked in for Turner, and it's Highland in for Gilgeous-Alexander. And then for Los Angeles, Matkovic, he's checked in for Leonard. Zion Williamson comes in for Johnson, and it's Christian Brown in for Nesmith. And the first one at the line is good. And Doris, the Clippers coach, Ty Lue, considered to be one of the master tacticians on the NBA sidelines.
And BA, a lot goes into that. It's not just the adjustments in game or the play calling in late game situations. It's also the fact that this guy understands how to communicate with players, how to hold them to a high degree of accountability, and walk that line between demanding and being supportive. He is one of the game's sharpest minds.
And Grant, while most didn't expect it, last season the Pacers made the second NBA Finals appearance in their franchise's history.
Yeah, BA, there's so much belief right now in that locker room. They never feel like they're out of a game, and that makes them dangerous.
Now here's Doncic. And he also played a big role in their last game with Toronto.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
Los Angeles shooting their third free throw attempt of the game. Jones, he's checked in for the Clippers. And that one misses. And Doris, when you have a veteran roster with some of the injury history of these Clippers, load management becomes a big consideration.
And BA, how impressive is the resiliency of this team in the face of all that injury history they have? Credit the front office for the depth they have developed and the coaching staff for their incredible adaptability. It is nothing short of remarkable.
And a look here at the scoring trend over the last several months for Emmanuel Quickley.
And he's been trending downward in terms of his average points per game, and a number of reasons can lead to this. But he needs to figure out how to get back on track.
Wade, he's checked in for Indiana. Leonard's checked in for Los Angeles. Pacers trail by 8. Now here's Highland. And there's the rejection.
Boy, nice job by Smith. Gets a piece of the ball without committing the foul.
Pass to Matkovic. Leonard against Highland. Leonard can't get it to go.
Grab that one. However, so far they're getting a little out-hustled on the boards.
Inside, Porter with the steal. Highland, the pass to Wade, and he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. It'll be on Zion Williamson. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Clippers.
Well, we're in the era of the three-point basket. So if you want to win games in this league, you have to connect from deep, and they have been thus far.
Yeah, and what an excellent display of passing in the early stages of this game. A good deal of their points coming directly off quality passes.
No good on that one. And last season, the Pacers started the playoffs with home court advantage for the first time in over a decade, Grant.
Yeah, the 4th seed in the East, BA. And with a blend of youth and experience on the roster, this is a team built to win now and into the future.
And he's good on the second. And so it's Williamson who brings up the ball for the LA Clippers. They lead by 7. They put up a nice win against Toronto last time out.
It was textbook rim protection in that game, taking real pride in shutting down the other team.
It was obvious. They pressured that team from the outset every trip down the floor. That will wear an opponent down over time.
Here's Porter following the score by the Clippers. Reed sets a screen. Here's Highland. The Pacers again can't hit.
Listen, things aren't going his way right now, but listen, you just keep going, keep working at it.
Williamson outside. Shot clock at 5. Leonard outside. Kept alive. Outside Brown. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Leonard outside. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Pulls up. No good. Misses at the buzzer. And so it's Kawhi Leonard making highlights for the Los Angeles Clippers. Between his scoring and rebounding, an excellent period. We'll be right back after this word. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. What do you guys think about Los Angeles here in this one?
Well, they've really been racking up three-pointers in bunches. They've been so impressive to watch.
And that's what has them ahead in this game. Their floor spacing has been just tremendous.
Dean Wade is out there with Naz Reid. Then there's Prince. Then it's Michael Porter. And it's Quickly in at the point. So that's the group out there for Indiana. Now here's Brown. Matkovic sinks the tray. Matkovic has got 5 points.
Guys with size who can shoot with range, that is a tough tandem to defend.
Come get it, come get it.
Quickly passes to Wade. Some nice passing by Indiana here. And it's Quickly, that time on the assist from Prince. He's got 5.
And Quickly with a big-time answer knocks down his own 3.
Williamson looking around. Here's the pick. Out to Leonard from deep. Look at Leonard, dialed in from deep.
And this has been the story for them so far. They've been lights out from range, particularly in this quarter.
Right side Reid. Pass to Porter. Reid, a screen on Brown. Here's Quickly. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. Primarily seen as a scorer, Immanuel Quickly's defense is often overlooked, Doris.
It is, BA, and I think the first thing about his defensive effort is important, right? He works very hard.
Take a break.
His navigation over screens. He's very quick with his rotation. He's a really long, rangy athlete. Couldn't agree more about being overlooked defensively.
First one falls for him. And it sure seems like post play has evolved quite a bit over the past decade or 2.
Yeah, it really has. I mean, there aren't many big men who operate only on the low block anymore. But if they do, they're considered throwbacks.
Indiana making a switch here. Caldwell Pope's checked in. That one misses.
Well, think about this, guys. Early in his career, Quickly finished second in 6th Man of the Year voting. He's also proven he can be a capable starter in this league. That's big-time value.
Now here's Leonard. He's got 14 and play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
Here's Quickly, coming off a 16-point game against the Lakers. Outside Porter. On the wing, Caldwell Pope. Quickly outside. Fires the 3. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Smith's got 9 rebounds now to the middle. Here's Brown. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Brown against Quickly. And then Porter with the dunk.
Being Porter Jr. is 6'10", you have to know where he is at all times, especially when he's lurking inside.
Williamson outside. They set the pick. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play opportunity. And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight. That's good from Williamson.
Yeah, the physical abilities of Zion are truly next level. His build, his strength, I mean, it makes him difficult to defend and totally unique.
Now here's Caldwell Pope. Still without a bucket. Here's Quickly. Soft touch off the glass.
Wow, he doesn't make those kind of plays too often. Sweet move inside.
And so Ty Lue calls a timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. Indiana making a switch here. Jokic is checked in. And a switch here also for the Clippers. Doncic is checked in for Smith. The Clippers lead by 12. Pass to Matkovic. Outside Brown. Leonard outside. Nikola Jokic grabs. Jokic has got his 6th rebound on the night. Down low. It's tipped. Doncic with it. Now Porter defending. And here's Leonard. Takes one from 10 feet. Kawhi, so steady inside.
Kawhi's such a gifted offensive player. How about that dribble drive move? So nice.
Reed against Leonard. It's Jokic, high post. Reed passes to Jokic. Shot clock at 6. Got a piece of it. Now Williamson. He had a 24-point outing in their last game against Toronto. Pass to Doncic. Fires the 3. That one's in. Coming off a nice dish from Williamson. Doncic has got 10 points in the game. Pacers trail by 17. Outside Porter. Takes the 3. Counted from distance.
It's clear there's a lot of pride on the line in this one.
Absolutely. When someone makes a shot, the first thought is, I want my own back.
Now here's Brown. He's coming off a 10-point game against Toronto.
And he was aggressive in how he played on the defensive side of the floor, notching 3 steals on the game.
He's been dropping them in from downtown since the tip. 3 triples in the first quarter, 2 more since.
Quickly from outside. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. Pass to Brown. Here's Williamson. Clock at 6. Here's Leonard. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Leonard's got 21.
And their offensive execution has really picked up here in the second period.
And timeout called by Rick Carlisle. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. SGA's checked in for Reed. And then for Los Angeles, Derek Lively, he's checked in for Matkovic. Johnson comes in for Williamson. And it's Nesmith in for Brown. Inside. Porter finds Gilgeous-Alexander. And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
This guy is such an explosive athlete. Alexander goes straight to the cup.
Outside Nesmith. Back to Doncic. Gilgeous-Alexander with a rebound. Pacers trail by 17. Outside, Caldwell-Pope. SGA against Doncic. Jokic. And Jokic throws it down.
Powerful stuff from the Joker. The defense doesn't want any of that, and I don't blame him.
Now here's Nesmith, guarded by Quickly. Nesmith passes to Doncic. Knocks it down from distance. Doncic has got 6 here in the quarter.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
To the paint. Kicks it to Quickly. And And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. Aaron Nesmith picks one up.
Always a ton of activity, lots of energy with quickly. This guy's so tough to cover.
And this will be his second trip to the free throw line.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
He misses the free throw.
He wasn't quite as assertive as he needed to be in the first quarter, but now he's taking a more head-on approach and getting himself to the line.
Naz Reid's checked in for Porter Jr. Zion Williamson is checked in for Los Angeles. He hits the second from the line. And Doncic has got the ball here for Los Angeles. Oh, and Reid with a block.
Boy, Naz Reid giving you a high level of rim protection right there.
SGA against Lively. SGA passes to Jokic. 6 on the shot clock. Outside Reid. Lets it go from deep. Gets the 3 ball to go. Reid's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game.
Oh, nice bucket. This guy's so mindful about the way he attacks.
Back to Doncic. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
Art, folks, and very few do it better than Luka Doncic.
Los Angeles shooting their 5th and 6th free throw attempts tonight. And he knocks down the first one.
Luka Doncic has established himself as a perennial candidate for MVP. He controls the game with the basketball in his hands. He is an incredible driver, and he makes the game easy for the guys around him.
Wade, he's checked in for Indiana. Doncic hits them both.
This helps build their lead. They're having a solid second quarter at the free throw line.
Pass to SGA. Here's Jokic, guarded by Doncic. Here's SGA, driving to the basket. Reid for 3. Rebound by the Clippers. And Lively, missing most of last season with an ankle fracture. He's back in action, Doris.
I am so excited about the potential of this young man, Brian. We know he has been a defensive force. As an athletic 7-footer, he gives you elite rim protection. He's a tremendous screener early in his career. And believe me when I say, here's to his offensive game that can be built upon. His future is so bright.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Well, the Pacers are all about winning. And Coach Rick Carlisle said, our young players are having to earn their way. They're not being given anything. It's the only way to do things, in my opinion. If you want to build championship habits, you got to do it on a merit-based, accountability type of basis. Back to you guys.
Okay, Allie, thanks for the report. So it's Los Angeles now, after Indiana picked up the 3 with their last shot. Nesmith passes to Williamson. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. It's going to be on Naz Reid.
Even as much as we've seen him, we still marvel at the power of Zion around the basket. It's hard for a defender to deal with this kind of strength.
And he makes a first. And some changes here for the Pacers. Miles Turner comes in for Reid. And it's Michael Porter in for Wade. Williamson hits them both.
Yeah, just knocking down every free throw. I mean, I love to see this kind of efficiency.
SGA passes to Turner. To the inside, Jokic. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. That one on Doncic.
With his skill set, Jokic draws a lot of fouls. Defenders have to watch out for the pass or the shot. It's a constant guessing game.
And he drops the first.
And the skill set that Jokic possesses, arguably the most skilled center to ever play the game.
And Jokic drops them both. The Clippers lead by 13. Doncic passes to Lively. Now here's Neesmith. Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. Doncic outside. Oh, there's the alley.
Oh, incredible. Save that one. I want to watch it again.
And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He'll bring it up for the Indiana Pacers. A minute 58 left in the first half. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. Doris, from the 11th pick in 2018, the last year's league MVP, how did Shai Gilgeous-Alexander make that kind of leap?
Well, you don't get there without incredible work habits. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander puts time in the offseason to grow every single aspect of his game. There's also maturity he plays with beyond his years. You can't speed him up. He's a 3-level scorer, and he contributes to one of the most dangerous defenses in the league.
Both free throws good from Gilgeous-Alexander.
Making shots at the line. You need a good routine, and he certainly has one.
And so Ty Lue calls a timeout. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. As we look at Indiana with great effort over a long season. They're second in the conference.
Checking out Indiana, their focus is shifting now to the playoffs. Now, they could wrap up a good seed, and of course, it's a matter of playing their best basketball to close out this regular season.
Now here's Neesmith. Looking at his numbers, putting up 8 points a game. Outside Johnson. Pass to Doncic. And a miss there on the triple. Pacers trail by 13. And here's SGA, guarded by Doncic. Gilgeous-Alexander against Doncic. The 3. And it's SGA missing. Here are the Clippers. To the middle. Oh, got a piece of it. Lively with the bucket.
Yeah, Lively is a guy who wants to focus right now in the paint. Eventually, that perimeter game will be added.
SGA passes to Caldwell Pope. And here's Jokic. There's 48 seconds left to play in the first half of basketball. Down to 5 on the shot clock. From the high post, Lively grabs the miss. Los Angeles leading by 15. Outside Johnson, pass to Lively. From deep, here's Doncic, and that one goes. He's shooting 5 of 9 in this one.
Boy, bringing tremendous energy right now, and his teammates are absolutely feeding off it.
And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Aaron Nesmith picks one up. These are his first free throws of the game.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throws. So hits one and misses one at the line.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
From deep, Johnson. It's rebounded by Indiana. Jokic has got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. The shot off that time. And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers looking in total control with this 17-point advantage as the buzzer sounds. And it's their three-point accuracy that has helped them build such a healthy lead. All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
I'm here with Coach Ty Lue, and Coach, your team seems to be dictating the tempo of the game thus far. Are you happy with that aspect right now?
Yes, I think we got to get stops, push the pace, try to get early transition points if we can, and then if not, back it out and run our offense. But we want to play with a high pace and a high energy. And I think our guys do a good job of that.
Early. Thanks, Coach.
All right, Allie, thanks for that. We will see everyone right back after this break, ready for the second half.
Hello and welcome, and what a first half for cool hand Luka Doncic. And guys, he's been cooking out there.
Wait, what's he cooking?
Whatever it is, he's been cooking it up, and he's going to share it with you.
Sharing his Kerrigan. Come on, what is he cooking exactly? Tell me, guys.
I guess we'll find out right after the break, big fella.
But I'm hungry now.
And turning now to the game we've been watching, Luka Doncic has been lighting it up.
They've made a mistake. If you let Luka get hot early, boy, oh boy, expect a long night.
But what are they supposed to do? You can't run everyone at him. He's too good a passer.
Thanks as for watching. Let's head back to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the second half.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. It's been one outstanding game from Kawhi Leonard.
Well, if he's hit threes like he did in the first half, he's going to have a monster night.
What I love is they've continued to feed this guy, ride the hot hand until the defense does something about it.
Pacers trail by 17. Checking out the group for Ty Lue to start the second half. Johnson is out there with Kawhi Leonard. Then there's Derek Lively. Then it's Aaron Nesmith. And it's Doncic in at the point guard position.
Boy, this guy is an absolute force of nature on the offensive end. SGA, I don't know what the defense is going to do with you.
And Caldwell Pope picks up the foul. That's his first foul. Outside Nesmith. Leonard looking over the floor. From deep, here's Doncic.
Well, you have to have awareness and focus. Gilgeous-Alexander looking to make an impact defensively.
Oh, Jokic hammers it home.
Listen, he's carrying his own weight, there's no doubt, but it is very hard to win a basketball game by yourself.
Leonard outside. Pass to Lively. From deep, here's Doncic. That's his 6th make in 11 tries.
Boy, for the most part, when they have gone through him, he has delivered.
And here's SGA. He'll bring it up for the Indiana Pacers. It's a 16-point game. They'll be hosting Miami for their next game. That'll be the end of a 3-game homestand. Jokic, no good.
And it's amazing. Their slim advantage on the board seems a lot larger than it is.
Oh, and Turner with a block.
Miles Turner with that length sends it back twice on the pipes. Miles.
And now it's time to take another view of that huge swat.
Yeah, I love that they maintain the defensive energy even when they're behind.
Third quarter of basketball. We're about a minute and a half in. Leonard on the wing. Turner covers. 5 to shoot. Pulls up on the wing.
And they've been able to maintain this lead despite his inconsistency from the field.
Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Some nice passing by Indiana here. Now Porter. Neesmith covering. Porter, the pass to Jokic. Ooh, he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
Yeah, with his size, Jokic is really hard to defend without fouling.
This will be his 3rd trip to the free throw line. The first one falls. No good on the second free throw. Los Angeles leading by 15. Doncic right side. Left side, Neesmith. It's Lively, high post. And the call will be against Nikola Jokic. That's his first foul. Johnson inside. He's guarded by Porter.
This certainly isn't how they wanted to start this half. I mean, just 1 for 5 coming out of the break. That is brutal.
Gilgeous-Alexander. 6 to shoot. Lets it fly. Rebound by the Clippers. Lively's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Doncic outside. Leonard passes to Neesmith. 3-pointer. Nikola Jokic grabs the miss. Jokic has got the glass covered here tonight. That's 11 boards for him. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to be on Cameron Johnson.
That's a big man down there. I mean, when Jokic gets ideal positioning inside, he uses his size to draw contact.
He shot 5 of 6 at the foul line. And timeout Lyle. He's going to talk it over with his guys. And now let's take a look at the small forwards with the highest shooting percentages for the season. 5th best, Michael Porter.
And what an efficient group of scorers. That's the best way I can put it. I mean, they play patient basketball, and the shot selection is excellent.
You know, in addition to that patience and efficiency, they're each extremely talented natural scorers. They've got the kind of precise form all young players would do well to replicate.
Jokic drops them both. Los Angeles leading by 13. Leonard outside. Back to Doncic. Doncic finds his opening on the inside.
Well, Luka Doncic relishes the opportunity to control the action, and right now he is cooking the defense.
Lively against SGA. Outside Porter. Pass to Turner. Here's SGA. from behind the arc. Doncic pulls down the board.
Well, he went into the locker room with 1-3 to his credit, and he's still looking here for number 2.
It's stolen by SGA. Porter from outside. Lively grabs the miss. Lively's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Doncic outside. Johnson against Caldwell Pope. From deep, here's Doncic. The Pacers pull it in.
Yeah, and the defense really respects his shooting ability, and they showed it with that tight coverage.
Now Turner. For 3, Caldwell Pope sends it home from three-point land.
So good to see Miles Turner sharing the basketball. Make an effort to get your teammates involved.
Outside Neesmith. Leonard for 3. Oh, Kawhi right back at you.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. That falls. Nice feed from Jokic. Jokic has got his 3rd assist.
2 triples for him, 1 in the first, 1 in the second.
Now here's Johnson. No points yet. Back to Doncic. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
You can see Luka Doncic has the body, the handle, the footwork, and the savvy to draw fouls. That is nicely done.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
No good on the free throw. And he sinks the second. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 18 points for him. Pass to Porter. The Clippers grab the miss.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. Doncic passes to Johnson. And again, it's the Clippers missing.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
His arrow's been trending up as of late, and he's been magnificent tonight.
And so Ty Lue calls a timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over.
You could really see his squad was losing steam. Smart timeout to give them a breather.
Quickly is checked in for Indiana. As we near the postseason, let's see where the West is shaken out. You look at the Clippers holding down the 6th spot right now in the middle of this conference.
When I look at the Clippers, you have to acknowledge that they've really hung tough this season, avoiding a lot of the bumps in the road that other contenders have gone through.
A resiliency has been crucial for this team. Anytime it looks like they may start to drag a little bit, they've picked it back up and stayed in the hunt.
Now here's Neesmith. Pass to Leonard. Just 5 to shoot. Kawhi slam! Wow!
But Kawhi Leonard right now is cooking, folks. This guy has got a rhythm, and you better watch out.
You know, just watching him, Aaron Neesmith seems like the kind of energetic player teams love to have, Doris.
Exactly right, BA, and there's a reason. He's got size and strength. He is very willing defensively to mix it up with a level of physicality that is special. But maybe the most important thing, there's a competitive edge and toughness about this guy that I love.
And here's Doncic outside. He drops it from range. Doncic has got 27 points.
Yeah, in the first half, he was unstoppable from deep. Now, 2 more since the break.
Lively against SGA. And no good. Excellent D there from Lively. The Clippers lead by feet. Neesmith with it. Doncic outside. They grab their own miss. Pass to Leonard. Lets the 3 fly. Porter pulls it in. Porter's got 5 rebounds tonight. Now here's Jokic, covered by Lively. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. He'll go on Michael Porter.
Well, Aaron Neesmith has the kind of frame where if he gets that defender off balance, he's going to draw contact. That's a great play by the young man.
Shooting 2.
And the first one at the line is good.
Well, Aaron Neesmith is a guy who's put in the time to become a key player. What he gives you is points if he's given open shots. He's going to hit the glass hard, and you know this man is going to get up and guard.
Here's what Los Angeles is going with right now. Smith, he's checked in for Lively. Zion Williamson comes in for Kawhi Leonard. And it's Christian Brown in for Johnson. Now here's Turner. No made baskets yet. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. And the upcoming schedule for Indiana. On Sunday, they'll host the Miami Heat. And then on Wednesday, they'll begin a road trip starting in Chicago going up against the Bulls.
And for their matchup with Cleveland, anything can happen in the NBA, but they'll be a heavy favorite, and it would take a total meltdown for them to lose.
And he knocks down the first one.
What you love about Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is this young man's work ethic. He is always looking for ways to improve.
Matkovic, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Both free throws good from Gilgeous-Alexander.
Boy, every year, Gilgeous-Alexander adds a dimension to his game. It's hard to remember when he was just a role player coming into the league, now a yearly MVP candidate.
Pass to Doncic. Here's Matkovic. Fires for 3. Quickly with a rebound.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
SGA finds Jokic. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. That's on Jalen Smith.
Yeah, he's just too good. If you're going to go after Jokic like that, you have to at least make a miss. Yeah, they're playing catch-up at this point, but they've done a nice job at the free throw line here in the second half.
Here's Brown. Checking his numbers. He's put up a little over 9 points a game. Smith no good. On the wing, SGA. Guarded by Brown. Pass to Jokic. Outside for Porter. This one for 3. That falls. Nice feed from Jokic. Jokic has got 4 assists now tonight.
The three-point shooting has been on point here in the second half.
Brown passes to Williamson. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll do 2.
Physically, there's just no way to match up with Zion, especially now that he can go to the right hand.
All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Pacers?
Take a break.
Well, they have consistently gotten to the line. Clearly a point of emphasis from the coaches. Now, they haven't strayed away from it too much.
Boy, the long ball has been another point of emphasis for this group tonight. Their shooters are finding open spaces and firing without hesitation.
The Pacers making a switch here. Reed's checked in. And a switch here also for the Clippers. Holiday is checked in. Good on the second one. Pacers trail by 9. Outside Reed. Out Porter. Beyond the arc. Side for SGA. Gilgeous Alexander drills a 3.
And he's single-handedly trying to keep them alive. Terrific scoring quarter. Will it be enough, though?
Pass to Smith. SGA against Holiday. Now here's Williamson. Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. And he elevates for the slam dunk. Michael Porter on the wrong end of that one.
And that's what we've come to expect from Zion. Exactly.
What a sensational move captured from the connected cam. Sponsored by AT&T. Indiana on offense. They're on an 11-3 run. SGA against Holiday. Step back. Here's Alexander by Los Angeles. Williamson's got 4 rebounds now. Pass to Smith. Holiday looking for an opening. Here's Brown. And the shot is good on the assist by Holiday. And it's an 11-point Los Angeles lead.
This is why perimeter defense is so critical. Everyone has a 3 they can drop on you.
Brown against Quickly. To the wing on the left. Now here's Jokic. He's got 18. Tries it from 19. Brown grabs the board. The Clippers lead by 11. Here's Smith. It's good. Smith's gotten his first bucket of the night.
Boy, that's a high percentage look by Jalen Smith. You want your big man to create.
Outside Reed. Back to Gilgeous Alexander. Pass to Porter. 4-3. Smith with the rebound. Smith's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. And here's Holiday. Smith passes to Brown. Here's Makovich. Here's Williamson. And that's not going to go. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits. It may be difficult to overcome. It's Los Angeles. They lead by 13. All right, we're going to step aside for just a second, but join us right back here for the start of quarter number 4 next. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
And with the 4th quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. They've got Nikola Jokic, Kentavious Caldwell-Pope out there with Emmanuel Quickly. Then there's Naz Reid, and it's Wade in at the 3, the small forward. So that's the group out there for Indiana. And here's Indiana now. The Clippers getting their last shot to go. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line. And that sends Nikola Jokic to the free throw line. That's on Jalen Smith. All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Clippers.
Their offensive game plan has been simple. Look to shoot it often from outside the arc. And the results standing.
I think another thing that's striking here tonight, the ball movement is incredible. Again and again, they're making smart passes to ready shooters.
Now here's Brown. Williamson outside. Pass to Leonard. There's the three. The Pacers pull it in. Jokic's Pacers trail by 12. On the wing, Caldwell Pope. Quickly outside. Shoots over Brown. And it's Quickly with a miss. And for the Clippers, they're shooting the ball at 46% from the floor. To the inside. Jokic with it. He's picked up by Williamson. Jokic against Williamson. Inside, Jokic drops it in.
You know, I thought in the first half this guy was pressing, he was rushing. Now he's settled into the game.
We're just over a minute and a half now into the fourth. To the paint. Here's Matkovic. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
How about since he entered the league, Kawhi Leonard has tripled his assist average. What a good passer he has become.
And Kawhi Leonard gets a whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him. And Los Angeles making a change here. Doncic checked in. Caldwell Pope, the pass to Wade. Jokic with a screen on Brown. Inside. And there's Jokic on the assist by Quickly. Quickly's got 3 assists tonight.
Things started to click for him in the second half. You can tell the focus and the intent is all there.
Now here's Brown. Pass to Williamson. Now Doncic. Clock at 6. Leonard outside. Fires from deep. Indiana with a rebound. And if they're going to make a move, this is a good time to start.
And there's still plenty of time, but they definitely don't want to let this game get too far out of hand.
Here's Wade. Outside breach, high post. Over Williamson. Jokic, no good. Los Angeles leading by 10. Pass to Doncic. A look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by in the fourth. Leonard against Caldwell Pope. For 3. Leonard can't get it to go.
I mean, apparently he still has the green light to shoot threes, but he is in an absolute funk right now.
Jokic against Doncic. Jokic is doubled. Outside, Caldwell Pope. From outside, off the mark. The Clippers have gone 2 of 5 from the field in this final quarter. And here's Brown. Doncic outside. Stolen by Quickly. Down low, Caldwell Pope. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Well, that's the unselfish play right there. They are very comfortable letting Quickly run the offense.
Pass to Matkovic. Back to Leonard. Doncic outside. 5 on the clock. And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles. Offensively, it's been a struggle for them.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Jokic with it. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. That one on Doncic.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
And it's Rick Carlisle calling timeout here. He clearly wants to talk it over and make sure everyone is focused. Some changes for Indiana. Miles Turner, he's checked in for Reed. Michael Porter comes in for Wade. And SGA subbed in for Caldwell Pope. And a switch here also for the Clippers. Johnson, he's checked in for Matkovich. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, over the break, I listened in on Rick Carlisle's huddle. First and foremost, he wants to see more points in the break. He asked his team, where's the urgency? We know what we can do in transition. Now let's go out and we'll see if they can pick up the tempos.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. And the second free throw is good.
Man, you gotta love his mentality in the second half. Attack, 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 and get to the free throw line.
Quickly against Doncic. Over quickly, and once again off the mark by Los Angeles. Pacers trail by 7. Outside, SGA. Some nice passing by Indiana here. Puts up a 3, and it's quickly with a miss.
Well, despite the miss, obviously the shot this offense looking to generate is exactly that.
Here's Doncic. Oh, Luka, so hard.
That's 6'7" size. Luka can sneak up on you, folks. Look out.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Brown. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
First one falls for him. So for the Clippers, Derek Lively, he's checked in for Zion Williamson. And Aaron Nesmith subbed in for Brown. And so he hits both. Here's Leonard. Shoots over Turner. Shot by Leonard, no good.
This is what you call trying to shoot your way out of a slump, and I'm not sure that's the best approach right now.
Back to Jokic. And he floats it in for the easy 2. Credit the sweet setup on that one.
Can't blame the deficit on him. He's been scoring at will this period.
Doncic up top. SGA covering. Back to Doncic. Leonard inside. Against Turner by Leonard. No good.
He hasn't been able to find his touch this quarter.
Well, not at the offensive end, certainly. He cannot buy a bucket right now.
Now here's Jokic. Pass to Turner. Indiana needs to get off a shot here. Deflected! SGA against Lively. Doncic passes to Leonard. The shot is good. Doncic making the play. Leonard's got 29.
Struggling in a game that could still go either way. That basket makes him 1 of 6 in the final period.
Quickly from outside, knocks down the long J.
Both teams are starting to find a rhythm here.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Now here's Johnson. And that's out of bounds. Last touch by Jokic.
Great read to get a hand in there and disrupt the play.
And offensively, a little bit of a careless toss. You could have used a better angle on that pass.
And the Pacers making a change here. Caldwell Pope's checked in. Leonard with the ball. Turner covers. Shot by Leonard, no good. Pass to Jokic. Goes up and lays it in, nice and easy. And now just a 3-point Los Angeles lead.
And this is what makes Jokic an MVP caliber talent. His ability to dominate the defense.
And the call will be against Nikola Jokic. That's foul number 2 for him. Leonard against Turner. Leonard right side. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Oh, and Turner with a block.
After an efficient first half offensively, they've dropped off some. I'm not sure what's exactly changed.
Well, you see SGA and the strides he's making as a playmaker. This guy is so good, on point with his reads. This guy has been poised, I think, from the moment he was born. Derek Lively, big-time bucket.
There's a screen by Turner. Porter from outside. Lively pulls it down.
The battle of the boards has been something to watch.
Johnson outside. Now Doncic.
This is what makes Luka so special. He's so unpredictable.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Lively. Rejected by Lively. And Neesmith, here we go. Oh, and Turner with a block. Leonard against Caldwell Pope. Here's Jokic. Porter fires. Oh, the long ball, no good.
If you're trying to make a comeback, that is the kind of shot that doesn't help.
Yes, sir! Count it!
Well, that's from the mid-range, and Aaron Neesmith just taking what the defender giving him.
Alexander.
The officials were right on top of that one.
He gets the first, and that narrows the gap to 7. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
He showed a lot of composure that trip to the line. Now it's a possession game.
Neesmith with it. Caldwell Pope covering. Outside Leonard. He launches. Buries it from outside.
This guy has such a nose for the basket. Kawhi Leonard not afraid to let it fly on the catch.
Pacers trail by 9. Outside, SGA. Now Jokic. It's stolen by Leonard. 1:07 left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. Porter against Johnson. Doncic! The 3 is off.
Well, that's the opportunity they're looking for, just not the result.
Off target from downtown. Now Los Angeles with it. They've gone on a 10-2 run, not allowing much. And Neesmith, here we go. Stolen by Jokic. Turner against Leonard. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Porter. Yes, sir, with the 3.
Wow. Look at Porter Jr. with the ice water veins, stepping up for his team in a clutch situation.
And an intentional foul right there. Thanks for that great view, courtesy of the AT&T Connected Cam. And he commits the intentional foul.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
So the first one drops, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And so he drops them both, and it's an 8-point ball game. And you never want to say never, but in this case...
Yeah, at this point, I don't even know if divine intervention could turn this around. And he's doing things on the glass tonight that we don't often see.
His production has been unbelievable, a testament to how much he cares about his craft.
So it's Los Angeles picking up the win. Exceptional effort on the road. They were ready and they were focused.
Focused indeed. I mean, it takes a strong mental approach to block out the distractions. These guys stepped up 100%.
All right, Allie's ready to go. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Kawhi, how about the play of the bench tonight? What does that say about this team in general?
You know, that's what's great about us. We have a great bench coming in right behind us, picking up the tempo and playing great and playing great defense as well.
One of the great benches in the league, no doubt. Thanks, Kawhi.
All right, Allie, thanks. Great stuff there. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Doris Burke, I'm Brian Anderson saying thanks for tuning in. And let's leave you with our player of the game, Luka Doncic.